Welcome back, and today's episode's how I made a large busy board. I started by ripping down a large 1 metre by 1 metre board.
Here we are, we've now got the board cut down to the sizes that we want. Just going to use the palm router just to go and soften the edges with a slight little round over.
Due to using chipboard instead of MDF, I've sealed the edges as there was some large gaps. Once the edges dried and they were sanded, I moved on to putting my base layer of green paint on. In total, I did 2 coats on the top and 3 on the edges. To make things more interesting, I used some masking tape to outline some rough guidance and used black paint to add a contrasting colour. This just makes the board more interesting to look at. I saw some piping online and thought if I made a framework I would be able to put a massive xylophone in the middle that should be quite interesting for the kids to use. This is a rough idea of how it will be. It just needs smartening up a little bit with the ends chopping off on the mitre saw.
I love it when a plan comes together.
So this piece is so big that I've had to put 2 supports across my 2 workbenches to hold it in the middle. I've managed to mock most of it up. The customer's happy with this one, so I'm going to start fixing things down now. Where possible, I use a combination of wood glue and screws to hold items in place. Screwing in from the rear always looks better, it leaves a lot cleaner finish. Here I'm just countersinking for the screws so it can sit flush against the wall when it's mounted by the client. Fortunately, with the types of elements that go on busy boards, most usually come with pre-drilled screw holes, which makes life much easier. It's nice and simple, just drill a pilot hole and then place the screw in. For items that won't screw into place, such as these made out of fabric, I tend to just use my stapler, which holds things nice and secure. The fidget spinners offer a slight different challenge. Whilst they screw in quite easily, they do need raising just a fraction off the board so they still spin freely. For the larger jigsaw items, most just glue down quite easily, just with a little bit of pressure from a clamp. Finally, I get around to screwing in the xylophone. Should have really done this first, it would have made things a lot easier. Again, a bit of wood glue and screwed in from underneath holds it nicely in place. The Final couple of items are going on now. After that, it's just a slight bit of touch up on the paint where I've made some scuff marks, add some stickers, and we're ready to go. And there we have it, the finished board. Put some stickers on off camera, took the films off the mirror. Sadly, I can't show you much better of a finished product because it's about to go over to the client's house where it'll be mounted on their wall. Thanks for watching.